Pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Tennessee Titans. On the KC sideline, a familiar face, Andy Reid. His guys, losers of 2 straight, hoping to get back on track here. His counterpart on the Titans sideline, that's Brian Callahan. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on some few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
At the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, Ward. He'll find Gabriel Davis. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. You talk about this Chiefs defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now Ward. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
They'll run with Pollard. Somehow he was able to sidestep that first tackler, but still hit and taken down behind the line.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Time. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory, or might he go for it?
That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
4-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to, when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But this opening drive, while it stalled out, it still gave them 3 points.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
That quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Mahomes going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Now it's Mahomes again. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First down, Kansas City.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
Kansas City.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Isaiah Pacheco. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And it's straight. It's Pacheco.
And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Chiefs take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A nice little juke. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Titans offense and receiver Calvin Ridley getting ready for this next possession. And he's right up there amongst the league's best when it comes to racking up receiving yards this season. Currently ranked in the top 5 as things stand here. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Well, they get him down, but not before he takes him across the 40-yard line. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
At the 41-yard line.
Play fake, here's Ward.
That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
33-yard line.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. From the shotgun, it's Ward.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Chris Jones, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they got no chance to win this game.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, it's Mahomes. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
He was tackled at the 46.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
And no return here. Where will they spot him? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from...
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
And now a fake there on the jet sweep as they'll give to Pollard.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Ward. Here's a screen now for Pollard.
Given 3 on the screen, he couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Ward from the gun on third down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Throwing is Ward. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Ward to throw once more. That's complete to Davis.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Titans.
To throw, here's Ward.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
Tennessee Titan. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Here's the option.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Throwing now, Ward.
And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Sly able to put this one through.
And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Just short of midfield.
Now here's Mahomes.
Got a man over the middle, Worthy.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Mahomes to throw once more. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Throwing now is Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
It's a gain of 10.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break.
A 39-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
As always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 20. And a first down, Chiefs.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
Now Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
Isaiah Pacheco, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Butker on for the PAT. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The quick feet by Jackson. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Well, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Ward. This one caught by Ridley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. Now inside the 25 and down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
44 yards. That's another.
To throw is Ward. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Cam Ward hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are back within a score.
Not everyone can understand where your escape patches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes.
Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans, and they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Some problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's a gain of 6.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down.
They go play fake. Mahomes. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And they'll get this down to the 10. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Second and inches.
Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Touchdown! Isaiah Pacheco. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Butker now to add the extra point. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They'll go with the keeper. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
Here's 2nd and 3. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Now again here to Pollard. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
Throwing is Ward. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. 23 yards the pickup there.
Tennessee Titans. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
There's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Powerful running. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Pollard. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Brought down
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Now here's Pollard. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
It's third down and goal to go.
From the gun, here's Ward. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
An extra point by Sly is up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return. The Chiefs' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. They're going to look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it fourth down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. The Titans offense and running back Tony Pollard set to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll take this up to about the 7- or 8-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd down and 4. Here's Ward. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and sneak it here. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. Here's Johnny Hekker now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Taken right around the 44. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. Now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Mahomes to throw it. No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll get this down to the 36.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes. Oh, the spin. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Here comes second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Mahomes.
At the 33-yard line.
That'll be caught by Rice.
Mahomes pass.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. First and 10.
Pickup. And a first down.
And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it.
Under 50 seconds to play. Here's second and 10. Here's Mahomes.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Mahomes pass.
Here's a second and 7.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. A 3-yard
Mahomes.
Brings up second and 7.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The quick feet by Jackson.
This offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. This is first and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Oh, but a great tackle there. Going to hold him to no gain as the clock runs.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
They go back to Pollard on second down. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now third down as the clock runs.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this foot. He's got a man complete. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. We've seen some big kicks in the NFL the last few years, and that one might just rank right up there.
And you know, you can hear the crowd react, right? But I was focused in on the sideline and watched them absolutely erupt. I don't know how many of them thought that he was actually going to make that kick, but how about how they felt when the ball went over the post.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3.
And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So 4 quarters couldn't decide it, and it'll be the Chiefs who get the football first in this overtime session. Oh, able to avoid him. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
Now, they have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. And he'll get this to the 42.
Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football.
It's a gain of 4.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Well, they only need about a half a foot. It's overtime, but they're back in their own territory.
And you know those decision makers that are battling inside the head coach's mind right now? One saying, hey, offense is pretty good. Other one saying, no, rely on your defense. That's what you've got to decide in this situation. Where do you have the confidence? That determines what you're going to do.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And it'll be Titan football. Looking to put a drive together. Now a first throw here in overtime. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
He was brought down by
Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Ward.
Flush to his right.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Chiefs' 47-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward.
And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
That's another Titans.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd down, Pollard again. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 121 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues.
To be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. They toss it down to Pollard.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
CD, put on your OC cap here. What do you do? 2nd and 1, you get stuffed. Now 3rd and 1.
You know, in the old days, I would have said we're going to line up and we're going to run the same darn play and we're going to get it right.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
So it's a win here for the Titans, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes through the air, another one on the ground, and that defense, they really had no answer for many of their drives.
So for Tennessee, it's a rare peak in a season of valleys as they move to 3-12 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves